welcome to the weekend reading vlog. I'm doing it early. I do this. I film the intro early because it is the second and the weekend doesn't technically start until tomorrow. But I would like to know what I'm gonna read early, so when I wake up in the morning and be like, oh, time to pick up a book to read while I drink coffee, I like actually know what it is and what I'm supposed to read for this vlog, so I have more than half the day to read it, right? If that makes sense. Also because I have a lot of books on my TBR for June, so I need as much time as possible. Right? I did just wash my hair and that's why it looks like this. And also it's a very humid day, like 70% or something, and it's very hot in my room, and I turned off my fan for this. But yes, I'm just gonna, I went pretty far deep in here, so but those who do not know, weekend reading vlogs for this year basically are just me going through my TBR jar that has a bunch of books from my 23 books to read in 2023, but also like a bunch of random things from my shelves and Goodreads and whatnot, and friends. It's a physical book, Wicked Fox. Every time I put on my forehead, god damn it, it's Wicked Fox. It's one on my physical TBR. Thank God. This yeah, a lot of them in there are ones from Book of the Month, because I have a lot of Book of the Month books that I have not even thought about starting yet. Yes, I'm just leaving that on my forehead. Came out in July of 2019, so I've had it for a while. My nails low-key match it and I love it. Should I read the synopsis? Okay, so it's based off of Korean folklore, and I will try to find an anonymous book of this so I can figure out how to pronounce the characters' names. But basically, the main character is a nine-tailed fox who is also half human and has to eat men's souls and devour their life force to survive. And she decides that she's only gonna kill men who have committed terrible crimes. Souls, an icon. But then like it's modern day Soul and her and her mother are like in hiding because like don't want to be found out and all this fun stuff. When the love interest, I assume him, she sees him being attacked by a goblin, she saves his life, but in the process her fox head is taken, which means if she doesn't get it back by the time of the next full moon, I believe it is, yes, she will straight up die. And there's like a generations old feud and choosing who lives and who dies. I don't remember if this is a straight up series or if this is standalone. I will have to see about that. But I love this cover. I'm very excited to read it. Also so happy it's a physical book. Less editing for me. But yeah, that's that. I can take this off my head, I guess. Okay, I don't have much time for an update because I gotta go outside and do stuff again. But I did get a part through this yesterday, Saturday. It's currently Sunday. And I do plan to finish it today. I did find the audiobook, thankfully. Instantly, as soon as I say that, I forget how to pronounce the character's name. The main character is Mi Young, and I mean, basically all that happens is stuff in the synopsis. So like nothing surprising. I do get how Mi Young and, see, if I see his name, I will be able to pronounce it. Jihoon, I think that's how you pronounce it, would be cute together, right? Because they both have different but also similar relationships with family and parents and parental love and that type of stuff. So like I could see how they're cute together. But yeah, that's about it. For that's happening is basically the synopsis stuff. She's at his school, which was unplanned before she saved his life. Or like they wouldn't have known each other type thing. If she hadn't saved his life, and whatnot. I don't quite know, like I don't mind the writing style or the couple or any of that stuff. So I don't know why it has such a low average rating on Goodreads. I may look into it after I finish it and whatnot, especially since like the second book, because it is a series and there's 2 books. Like there was a little bit of hype about this book when it came out. I remember hearing about it, but like never heard anything about the sequel when that came out. And it has like almost no ratings. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I plan to finish this today. That's it. It's gonna be, it was short. Like, I just read some of it. If I had listened to the audiobook while playing video games yesterday, totally would have finished it all in yesterday. But like, that'd be dumb. So no, I'll probably update you tonight. Maybe in the corner, probably in the corner actually. Welcome to the segment I lovingly call being annoyed by this book. I did finish it yesterday. My windows are open, so if you can hear me outside, that's why. But I did finish this yesterday. And it's meh. I was annoyed by a few things. I did really like, there's like a few segments, you can like kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but where it is the past of the foxes, and how they've been treated by humanity through history and stuff like that thrown in every once in a while. Do like those parts. I do like the found family friendship aspect of it, and that's kind of it. I saw that the author said that for content warnings there is hint at child abuse. No, like, it actually straight up happened. She actually slaps her daughter multiple times. And so I would like to know if there is child abuse and also emotional abuse. Yeah. Jihoon, fucking dumbass. This man's, and not even for like the reasons you expect. Like, he knows that she's a fox and still befriends her, and it leads to a bunch of bad things happening in his life because she's a fox and basically kind of a demon. I don't know. But also, like, at one point, because of the bad things that happen, her and her mother have to leave the country again because, like, they always move around a lot because eventually they almost get caught and they have to leave. Something happens, they have to leave. So that's what happens. They have to leave like halfway through the book or something like that, and whatnot. And because they both have abandonment issues, and he's all like, "Oh no, she abandoned me like everyone else." And so when she eventually comes back against her mother's, not even just like wishes, but like commands, I don't know. When she comes back to help him out, he is so pissed at her, and I get it. But also, she's like a teenager and it's her mother, the only parental figure she's ever had, the only loving figure she's had her whole entire life before him, has like taken her away because, like, she didn't want to leave you. She had to physically leave you because she was going to get got. There was like a bunch of suspicious people about some stuff, things like that. And yeah, it was, yeah, there are just some characters that it didn't make sense to me, like the detective. I'm sorry, what? Like, the way that he acted and treated certain characters for most of the book to then at the last 10% do a 180 made no sense to me. Like, I did like the twist of him against Myung, but like, and her mother, but like the way that he treated Jihoon because of it, in order to like make his plan a plan, and then like also like was upset that they were getting hurt in the process. And I'm like, dude, you're actually working with a shaman to kill them. You didn't expect it to hurt, and it's like a shaman who wants revenge too. So like, you know, yeah. I feel like I'm saying only bad things, but there's like not really any good things to talk about other than those like few sections every once in a while about the past of the foxes. Like, it was fine. The writing was fine. The characters were fine. I did look up some bad reviews, especially of ones from people I trust, and from my understanding, they have similar issues like I do, where it's just so meh and let downy, but they like had higher expectations than I did, right? And expected so much more from especially Myung, who's like very much a morally gray character. Like, she straight up kills people to survive, and it's like it's supposed to be this whole internal battle. It feels like it's supposed to be this internal battle. It feels like it was attempted, but like it wasn't done in a way where it's like intriguing. It's just her being like, I have to kill people, but I don't want to kill people. Okay, I'm not gonna kill people. Oh no, there's no consequences of me not killing people. Not really. Yeah, it was like an attempt was made, but it wasn't it, fam. And apparently people from at least a few 2-star reviews I read of this, the ones who read it and rated it that low, didn't appreciate the effort, and whatnot. So yeah, good times. I assume people who rated 3 stars were like me, and whatnot. Also, I don't understand why this is a duology. Okay, if you just ignore the epilogue, if you just delete the whole epilogue, it is a perfectly good standalone. Like, it's over 400 pages. It's a good standalone. Like, it's a good glimpse into these lives. It feels like it's a well-rounded ending, and then the epilogue comes in, and it's just like, what? And then I read the synopsis for the second one, and I was like, what? What? I thought we were done with this. There's a car going up the road, and my windows are open. Only one of my windows open. I forgot to close one of them. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine. It was a 3-star book. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't really have anything else to say. I like the cover. After the June wrap up, this will be going in my unhaul pile. I can say that with certainty because I have no reason to keep this. Okay. And that's fine. Yay. So this was the fastest video I've ever done. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. The next vlog, which will be going up next Saturday, is another kind of in this vein where it's me picking a book from random right type situation that I'm about to go film the intro of. So the 3-book vlog, I don't know what those books are yet. And also Wednesdays, unless for another reason, like TBRs or wrap-ups, usually read with me, so check those out. Link below is both me and Stingray's link trees, where there is the podcast and Instagram and all that fun stuff. And I believe that is it. So until next time.